June is Youth Month. As you know, we're wrapping it up tomorrow. But this morning, we're focusing on entrepreneurship in Africa and how young people are doing in the business world. We joined in the studio to help us do that by the acting head of the Association of Certified Chartered Accountants of South Africa, Charlene. Charlene, good morning and thank you very much for coming in.
Good morning and thanks for having me.
Entrepreneurship in South Africa today, it's become a big topic. And the support to small and medium businesses. We even saw the government last year after the election setting up a ministry headed by Linda Wizuru to make sure that we get support to small businesses. But when you look at the young people and involvement in entrepreneurial activities in South Africa, are we seeing an improvement or not? I remember there were some stats a few months ago about the rest of Africa doing better than South Africa in that space.
Generally, I think we are seeing an improvement. I think it really boils down to the empowerment of the youth, because even if we set up a ministry and we don't empower the youth to actually be able to be successfully equipped as entrepreneurs, we won't see an improvement. So I think as ACCA generally we do focus on that. So for example, last Friday, we actually launched our new program, Impumelelo Year 2, which focuses on youth transformation and entrepreneurship because it equips young people to become entrepreneurs.
When you say it depends on empowerment, what things are these that empower the young people?
I think more specifically education. I think with a lack of education, then we cannot successfully sustain that path that we're on to try and equip the youth. So it's important that we invest a lot of our time and money into education, and we see the government of South Africa doing that. We work quite closely with FACET, which is the SETA for the financial and accounting space, and we see that they put a lot of their funds into ensuring that young people are well equipped and transferred.
Is the private sector then playing its part? Because SETAs can only work as well as learnerships are being created in the private sector.
I think the private sector obviously is looking for the right skill. So the private sector can play its part by actually providing the practical experience that is required by young people. There's the academic or theoretical proportion of your learning, and then there's also the part where you get the practical experience in an environment that fosters that. So
now, people who want to be entrepreneurs, should they go via the corporate world first to get some experience? Because running your own business, no matter how small it is not an easy feat.
Yes, absolutely. I would agree with that. I think they should go through the corporate sector space or any kind of working environment per se. And that is what we encourage at ACCA. So part of our qualification requires that you have 3 years of practical experience in an environment that encourages you to understand and sort of show your competence. And only after that would you be well equipped to think about starting your own business, because those skills have been sharpened within you.
Yeah. Does your association support any kind of incubators? We've heard many things about private sector, some companies or foundations are being set up where young people, after they qualify, those who got an innovative ideas, who got a new idea or see a gap in the market, but they don't have facilities like basic accounting facilities or marketing support or telephone services. Do you support incubators like that as ACCA?
As ACCA, we more focus on the qualification and the creation of skills. So we are an organization that provides you with the skills to enhance your status, your educational status, to create a professional. So really somebody who has a designation who's then marketable.
Okay, now chartered accountancy, many CEOs in the world, some of the top ones have also got that kind of a qualification, and I'm told that it is a must do. If you really want to make it in the world, you must do your chartered accountancy. If you look at South Africa today, in terms of numbers, just broadly, our young people, are they taking up entrepreneurial opportunities? And in terms of qualification as well, do you see more and more female young females taking up chartered accountancy in South Africa?
Yeah, to sort of start off from the beginning of your question, I think generally there's probably a lot more work to be done in South Africa and in Africa as a whole in terms of entrepreneurship and encouraging young people to take up professional qualifications. But I think for ACCA, we do have a large proportion of our students and members worldwide who are female. I think in South Africa, we're probably looking at just over 50% of our student base that is studying towards this qualification that is female. So I do think we're making a lot of progress on that.
Okay, thank you very much. That's acting head of the Association of Certified Chartered Accountants, South Africa, Charlene.